Hello and welcome to the 6th episode of the 3rd series of Magic Sponge. I'm Rob Beckett, Jimmy Bullard.
I'm Jimmy Bullard.
And Ian Smith.
Yes.
The guest today, Mark Halsey. How do I say your surname?
You've got it.
Halsey.
There's the
Halsey.
first decision of the day and you got it fucking
Halsey.
wrong.
Got it fucking wrong. You've only been in Bolton at 10 years, haven't you? Mark, how do you say your surname?
Halsey.
Halsey, not Halsey.
That's it, Halsey.
But I went Halsey because there's only one L in it.
No, but it's Halsey.
But it's Halsey.
It's Halsey, yeah.
But there would be with 2 L's. But it's Halsey.
It's Halsey, yeah.
But
One L.
spelt Halsey.
Well,
so I read it.
Go on, whatever you want to say. Go on. Halsey for the day for you.
It's like Craig Bellamy.
Who's like Craig
Never
Bellamy?
wrong, is he?
Never wrong.
Never wrong. Good lad, though.
All right, no, well, sorry, Mark Halsey.
Thank you.
I probably should have sorted that out before the show.
Yeah.
Rather than doing it here.
It's fine. It's done now.
Is that a yellow or red?
I don't know. You're the referee.
We'll go
You
with that.
refereed the League Cup final in 2008. You was a top flight referee, done international matches.
Yes, many, yeah.
You did a friendly, didn't you, in Brussels?
Yes,
France,
I did.
Belgium.
Yes, very good.
Done my research, didn't I?
You done your research,
I
yeah.
Wikipedia'd the
What
shit
else
out of you in the
done?
cab on the
What
way
else you found out about me then?
Live in Bolton
Bolton?
because you finished the game and then you went in the players' lounge and I'm not allowed to say the refs.
He fell in love.
He fell in love in Bolton.
I fell in love with the barmaid.
He fell in love with a barmaid in Bolton and you stayed in Bolton.
You're still together?
Yeah, we are, yeah. Nice.
And because you were born sort of north of London, Welwyn Garden City.
Yeah.
Tell her I said hello. I'll used to see her. It was the right salt, that one.
I've heard a few things about you, mate.
Oh, what have you heard, Mark?
True.
Oh, I can't say.
Can't say. Did you referee, Jimmy?
Actually, what did you say? Did I referee who?
Jimmy.
Have you ever?
Oh,
Yeah.
many times.
Many times.
And he was always going about money on the pitch.
Was he?
Yeah.
I said, why aren't you scoring many goals? He said, because you don't pay me enough on big money.
Taking it easy.
Take the boy out of South East London.
Yeah. No, yeah, I remember. It's good. I was an easy one to ref.
Yeah, you
wasn't.
were.
I wasn't like.
You weren't like a Michael Brown, was you? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, my God, no.
Oh, was he?
Every
What was he?
time you
Some
saw
of
him
them.
on the team sheet, you think, oh my God.
Brownie would be in
You've got to have
your
eyes in
ear
the back of your head with him. And he'd
Why
never
would he be
stop moaning.
saying?
Oh, just all sorts of shit.
Just-
Brownie.
Brownie, yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
Like,
Just calling us all sorts of names. Always at every decision, always at you.
Oh,
Always
really?
As soon as the whistle went, he'd be at
Craig
you.
Bellamy
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like that as well.
Oh, Bellas was like that. I remember refereeing Bellas at. He just left Liverpool, went to Cardiff, and I thought, fucking yes, he's because Premier League referee.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to referee him again. So
do you see that? If you look on your phone and Bellamy's left Liverpool, you go, oh, thank God for that.
Yeah,
Really?
fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Second game of the season. Down at Brighton and Cardiff, fixtures come out. Who gets sent down to fucking Brighton? Fucking here.
Muggins.
Muggins, yeah. I always remember referee on the game. He just come up to, I'd give this free kick, and then he's just moaning at me all the time. I said, for fuck's sake, you're worse than my first missus, and I've divorced her. He said, Mark, I'm going through the same thing. Can you give us some help?
It's on the pitch.
Oh, yeah. So he puts his arm around me. He says, tell us about it, because I'm going through the same thing. I said, listen, all I can say is that there is light at the end of the tunnel. You'll be all right. He said, oh, thanks, pal. And then, away we go. 5 minutes later, bang, get in my ear again.
You gave him some marriage counselling on the
And
pitch.
he'll tell you that was true.
Really?
Marriage counselling, yeah.
Fair enough. And you're the second ref we've had on the show. We had Jeff Winter.
Oh,
Yeah.
Big Jeff.
Did you
Big
get
Bad
on-
Jeff?
did you get on with Big Bad Jeff?
Yeah, I got all on all right with Jeff. Yeah.
Is there much? Because it's like, is there much camaraderie between the refs? Do you meet up? Do you have an do you
Yeah,
have a Christmas party?
Yeah, Christmas parties.
Do you?
Yeah,
Do
you end up at the
Christmas
strippers?
parties.
What's the script?
We
Where'd you go?
We don't get those, mate. I tell you, we weren't allowed out. We
You
had
get a
they
yellow
come
card
past.
to take the top
Oh,
off.
Jesus. That needs to change, doesn't it? That,
Oh, yellow card. So, like, obviously, you'll meet up. Do you have like a manager? Like, who's in charge of the refs? Like clubs, have teams.
I mean, for most of my career, it was a chap called Keith Hackett who was very good.
Yeah.
And then obviously he retired, and then Mike Reidy took over.
All right. Oh, how was that? Not mates with Riley?
It's like any industry or any place of work. You have people you get on with,
And then there's
people
pricks.
you don't get on with.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that, not me.
Oh yeah. So
That's
you did,
the same-
how come
that's
you
the
didn't
same-
get on?
That's the same with players and referees.
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
Mike's
Yeah.
one of our biggest listeners as well.
Oh, Mike loves it. I tell you what, Mike, he fucking loves it. Mike, he can't stop.
So
how come you didn't get on? Just clash of personalities?
yeah, just clash of personalities. I think he was jealous because I was better than him as a
Oh,
referee.
so it was better than him as a ref.
No, and I think that
Who do you reckon's the best referee of all time, in your opinion?
best referee of all
What
time.
about the mental Italian bloke?
think at the present time, I think Mark Clattenburg was doubtly he's the best.
Best,
referee.
yeah.
Not because he's a good mate of mine, but he still is.
Howard Webb, was he good?
Yeah, Webby was okay. Webby was a good referee. He was all right. Yeah.
Not a bigger fan of Webb, more of a Clattenburg fan.
He's nicked my job from BT and Saudi job, but there you go. But
so that's we got the other. Hello, it's all coming out now.
No, listen, good luck to him. That's football, and that's what happens, isn't it? So good luck to him. He's a good lad.
And who was the worst ref?
We used to have plenty of. We used to have a red wine club at our gatherings. Like
the red wine club.
Oh, yeah.
They can't get yellow wine.
Well, you can a little bit, a bit white, a bit yellow. Yeah. But we used to have our meetings every 2 weeks. We used to get together.
Yeah.
At St George's, where we go, and we used to have a designated room. Right, we go into my taxis room. They used to call me Taxi, and
why?
Nickname. Well, that was my nickname. I was a cab driver, wasn't I, for a little while?
Oh, was you?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. That was good. Enjoyed that. Especially when some nice women used to come and sit next to you. But
really?
But anyway,
does that happen in taxis where a woman just
only had a two-seater?
I'll tell you this, God's honest truth. I was working Christmas Eve because I obviously being involved in football. You had to sort of being a referee. You had to sort of be your own boss because you didn't get the time off from the bosses. So I'd become a cab driver. And I was working one Christmas Eve and. I picked these. This is many years ago. So, if Michelle, if you're listening, I wasn't with you, darling. All right.
This would be good.
We was. I picked these group of girls up from a pub in Wellington City, take them to a nightclub. So they gets in, and I'm sitting there, going, "Where do you want to go, girl?" So I'll take us to the.
How many of them was it? Just two?
There was 3 of them. Three of them.
Oh,
two in the back and one in front. And they said. Where do you want to go, girls? I'll take us to the nightclub, but down Chequers. So, yeah, no problem at all. So I said, got in, put the belts on. She sat driving away, and all of a sudden, she put her hand where
she sucked you up.
No, she didn't do that.
Right. Put a hand, Jimmy, hand.
Right. And she started sort of rubbing where she shouldn't have done. But I thought,
she's wanking
carry on. So I'm like driving along, thinking, oh my God, getting bigger and bigger. And then the journey comes to an end. I was real disappointed.
Oh really? Did you meet your final destination?
Well, she wanted me to come back later on. No, it didn't meet his final destination.
Oh, you like that one, didn't you, Mark?
Yeah, I did.
Really, man?
I wish in my dreams.
Yeah. So,
could you hang on a minute?
Asked me to come back and pick her up, but I didn't because the wife phoned up and wanted to know where I was. So. that was my first one.
Mark Halsey loved the bird on the sly. Loved it.
What was you about the Red Wine Club of all the gathering?
Yeah. Anyway, so we used to go. After we had our meetings in the business meetings, and we used to go back. Some used to go in the bar. The ones that used to creep round the manager and get all the games used to go in the bar.
Oh, so that's what you. So Hackett or Reidy used to give you the games and stuff.
Oh yeah, they used to sort about the games.
How good a ref do you reckon you were?
Well, he's the man to tell you that.
Average.
Yeah.
Average.
No, he's good. He's good ref.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good ref.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of the fans, I'm on Twitter quite a lot now, and obviously it's where Sam got me from, and I've quite a few, about 10,000 followers, and yeah. But yeah, they all want me to come back now because the state of referees in. But we've got some.
Do you think referees get worse?
I think it's not as good as it used to be.
In what respect? What do you reckon's changed?
They're just not the guys that are coming through now. Just not good enough. I mean, we have got
but
a handful of good referees.
What do you think that is? Is that?
I think it's down. It's like
there's such superstars now. So like when the refs get in, it's like
I think it's like coaches. They have good coaches. Referees have coaches, and they've not got as many good. They've only got one or two now, and not as good coaches turn average.
Have you ever coached for refs?
No, obviously when I retired, there wasn't no position for me, so I had to sort of.
Okay,
so I'd love to do it.
Who makes that decision?
Mike Riley. But listen, each into his own, and
it goes
on in all walks of life with players and managers.
Yeah, it all moves on, doesn't it?
They have their favourites, don't they?
So what happens? There was a game a while ago. Jermaine Defoe scored a hat trick. Every single one of them offside. By a long way.
Oh, do you think so? I've got to say, I thought one of them was.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I think was it the first one where he's on the 6-yard box?
Yeah.
I think that was the one. I think the others were okay. To be fair to you.
Okay. Well, hypothetically, if you let in 3 offsides, what happens? If you have a nightmare of a game and you got your boss, do they scold you and say what are you doing?
Yeah,
do you lose
I'm
matches
interested
and stuff
in
like that? Is there any risk, or is it just?
Yeah. I mean, the assistant.
Did you ever get a dinging off, basically?
Oh Jesus, yeah. I mean,
that's what I was trying to ask.
What happens?
Did you ever get a dinging off?
What happens? They don't talk to you. remember the Wigan game, Wigan Newcastle. I missed an awful challenge up at McManaman on the Newcastle. It was a poor challenge. It really was, and I was
played on.
View was played on. The view was blinded. Newcastle player ran in front of me. Obviously, 2 minutes later, it's all going off in the touchline because they've seen the replay and had to put John Carver and one of the other guys up in the stand at half time. And you made a big error. I'm coming off time. The Sky manager, the floor manager says, "Oh, bloody hell, Mark, you've missed a bad challenge there." And of course, obviously, we're all due at St George's. That's the last thing you want to do. Oh yeah. So the last thing you want.
You want to live it longest possible so you have to meet up.
The last thing you want. You have a bad weekend or you have a bad game at the weekend, and then you're at St George's the following Monday or Tuesday because everyone it's all headlines and it's amazing. It didn't speak to me at all. No one spoke to me.
Really?
From management, and I didn't get another Premier League game for about 8 weeks.
Oh, so you don't get telling off, you just lose games.
You left off the fixtures. You're in League One or League Two or sent to Carlisle like I was every week.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So that's what happens. So
yeah.
And when do you watch Match of the Day?
As well, yeah.
That's what happens indoors, though.
I watched it often Match of the Day with a glass of whiskey and a Smith & Wesson in that hand waiting to come
That's what I'm
on,
saying, though. But do you watch your own performance on it, like on Match of the Day?
I've got to be honest. When I knew I made an error, I didn't watch it.
No, I don't watch Match of the Day if Arsenal lose.
It's an hard thing, though. If your views hampered by someone, if it's
they expect you to.
I know. They expect
talking about divorces with another player and you miss it. Miss what they're doing. You're talking to Craig Bellamy about his wife.
Well, the game was stopped, so the game was stopped. I'll give him a free kick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just you felt sorry for him. He's losing everything. But do you watch? If you see read on Twitter or in the news that someone's had a stinker, do you watch a Match of the Day to see what they've done? Because when you watch Match of the Day, do you watch the football or are you watching a ref's performance?
No, you watch it because I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I'm a football fan, and my team ain't far away from here. So the Bush, Shepherd's.
Because I don't know about you, Ian, but we've
cute we are, boys from the Bush.
Okay, I was going to say Shepherd's Bush. I've never heard
down
of
the road, Shepherd's Bush.
Well, because I don't know about you.
I got them Sunday.
When we're comedy programmes, sometimes I only watch them if they're awful. Like I can't bear to watch a new comedy programme if someone's really funny in it. But if there's an awful one, I'm watching that.
Give you confidence.
It brings confidence up, doesn't it?
Wait, so this is the quiz.
It's not a referee quiz because I know fuck all about the rules of the game.
We've got one of them coming up later.
Oh no!
This is just a quick fire quiz about you.
About me.
Some of them I think Rob's already mentioned. You refereed the 1999 Second Division playoff final between which clubs? Bonus if you get the score.
What a day that was. Can we talk
do you
about
remember
that a
it?
bit later? Oh, do I?
What was it? What game?
Gillingham, Man City.
Yeah.
What was it? League One?
Second Division. League One.
The old League One Second Division playoff final.
Who won?
Man City won 4-2 on penalties.
No.
Yes, they did. It was 2-2, then it went to penalties and they won 4-2.
3-1 on penalties.
Was it 3-1?
3-1. According to Wikipedia, I mean, I've been wrong in the past.
I got that wrong. I got that score wrong. I thought it was 4-2 when Nicky Weaver went on that run. He went one way. I went the other way because Pulis was chasing me down the tunnel.
Did he?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Because I played too much stoppage time, right? They reckon I played too much stoppage time.
What did he say to you when he caught you?
Well, they didn't catch me.
Oh, really?
I was quick in them days.
Do you know Charlie
Pulis was that way in the taxi?
Well, listen, Gillingham were winning 2-0. Gillingham were winning 2-0, right? Oh. And we're in the 90th minute. And I've put up 5 minutes. Well, I told the full official put up 5 minutes, and of course, Man City come back 2-2, win on penalty.
So he's furious.
I get the blame.
Do you know he wears a tracksuit during the game and then puts a suit on after the game?
He wears a tracksuit in bed.
And he's got, yeah.
No, but he puts a suit on.
Doesn't he do his press conferences just standing up as well? He doesn't ever sit down.
It's strange, isn't
it?
I never went back to Gillingham for 8 years.
Really?
8 years. But after that...
So did you request that, or did the league...
No, because I had a good season. They sort of appointed me to that. That was my first time at Wembley.
You're not repping no more. You're not a bad lad back anywhere, is he?
It was a great feeling. It's the same for the
doing your first Wembley.
But thinking about that game, I mean, the thing after was there was a big investigation. I'd just been promoted to the Premier League.
Yeah.
And there was a big investigation afterwards because allegedly I was in the hotel in the Hilton, like Wembley Hilton, with all the City fans celebrating, jumping on the table, singing and dancing, had a few drinks. They were throwing money at me. And that's what it was alleged. And obviously, I had to deny it all, but I can tell you it was the fucking best night I've ever had. It was true.
So it was true.
I had to deny it, so I didn't get kicked off the Premier League.
No pictures or anything like that?
There was no pictures. Just,
camera
just,
fans. But you were basically you weren't really celebrating their win, just celebrating.
Just celebrating. And it was a good. That's where the Football League put us in that hotel. It wasn't my fault. And, we like to let
basically
down.
helps them to win.
The game went well.
You must have thought that 2-0 down. Thought it's going to be shit in the hotel bar if they lose.
Thrown at me. Yes, was I picking it up? Yes, I was.
So throw money at you.
They were just throwing money because of the just having a laugh. So I just bent down and picked it up. The drinks were buying me, but it was a great night, really good night. Brilliant.
Right. Question 2.
How many points did I get for that? By the way, did I get it all right?
I don't know.
I don't. I mean,
I don't know. If this came out 10 years ago, I think your career would have been over.
Your first international game was against which 2 teams?
Should have done more. It was France and Belgium.
Yep. That's right.
Great.
You're nailing this.
Zinedine Zidane was in that.
Zidane.
Yeah.
Did you ever not spell someone's name, or did you just put their squad number down?
Couldn't spell, just put their number down, show them a yellow card. That's quick.
Have you ever done that thing where, when you've given someone a yellow and then you forget and you give them a second yellow and don't send them off?
No, I forgot to take my cards out a couple of times. And I've just gone bang like that and put me on.
Really?
No one
noticed.
I done it in a European tie, in the Europa League. I forgot my yellow card. Guys, it was.
Didn't the fourth official have some?
No, it was over the other side of the pitch, wasn't he? I couldn't run over there, get a card, come back and give me a yellow card.
You've actually forgot to put your cards in your
anyway,
pocket.
he's put this tackle in, so I've blown the whistle. Hey, come here, come here, because I always keep my yellow card in this pocket and my red card in the back pocket. So I've gone to get my yellow cards. I've gone, fucking hell, I've got no cards. I've just come here. Gone like that in the back of my pocket. And
what have you put up there? Nothing.
Nothing.
I
got away with it because the observer didn't even notice, so I got away with it. So, Jesus. Unbelievable.
Brilliant.
We've got here, in 2000 and 2001 season, you gave out your most red cards in a season.
Is that when you forgot your yellow?
Yeah.
That's because I was new to the Premier League. I was a bit too quick, I was in those days, yeah.
How many do you think you gave out?
In one season?
Yeah, the most you've ever given out in one season.
10?
10. Exactly.
Bang on.
Oh, that was a guess.
Just showing you the answers there as I was turning the paper around. You're 54. Is that right?
Correct.
Good. Are you older or younger than Bryan Adams? Singer.
Younger.
Yeah, Adams is 56.
You look good.
This could be the first ever full points. How much does it cost to buy your book on Amazon?
What, when it first come out or now?
So now, if you go in for full price on Amazon, you're not doing used.
Is it gone down to $8.99?
Oh, $7.99.
Close. How much for it used?
1p.
1p.
But you can get everything used for.
Yeah, you can get it for cheap.
1p.
A lot of people wipe their arse with it, don't they? So.
It's terrible.
Oh, you can buy it used for 1p. Is that what that means?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
if it's used 1p, that's what it means.
But I don't know how people make money from that.
Oh.
Jeff Winter,
Jeff, yeah,
your mate Jeff, said he didn't get along with Graham Pole.
Makes two of us.
Well, that's what I was going to say. What's happening? Why don't you like Poley?
Now, listen, look, he was a great referee. He was a brilliant referee.
Yeah.
It's like in the workplace, isn't it? Some people you get on with, some people you don't, and he just didn't get on.
Didn't click.
Didn't click. No, a lot of people.
Was there any incident why he didn't click?
No, it's just the way he is. Just stab his own mum in the back to get what he wanted. So, in my own opinion,
Yeah, good.
Eh?
Really? Yeah.
No, yeah.
Like, what did he do?
The things he ruined people's careers. He ruined people.
Really?
Yeah. He would sit at a table and he'd say, "Well, he's not good enough. He's not good enough. He's not good enough," and then. That'd be it. He'd be gone down the road.
Right. So
he
don't
do things.
Was
like
he
that,
ex-copper? Was he?
No. Listen, he's a brilliant referee. I wouldn't criticise his
referee,
abilities,
but just
referee,
off the pitch.
Just off the pitch, yeah. We just didn't get on.
Fair. Robbie Savage once went to his toilet, didn't he, before a match?
What does that mean? Does it mean he's just done a shit in his toilet and not flushed it? Or he's gone and threatened him in the toilet?
He's
he got fined 10 grand for it.
Yeah. Well, did he not do it leave it on the floor?
Did he leave it on the floor?
Jamie Hand.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
So he shit bummed the ref.
He's in the ref's dressing room.
So he shat on the floor of the dressing room.
He'd done something in the referee's dressing room. Yeah.
So he shit on the floor and then wiped shitty hands on the ref's clothes.
How can you still get on Match of the Day if you've shit somewhere and then wiped it on?
It was a player, I suppose. They forget about that. But I remember refereeing him a few weeks later.
It's like a hate crime.
I remember. Hey, we talked about that. I refereed him a few weeks later. I said, "Robbie, well done, pal. You can do what you want today because I won't caution you. Well done."
That's brilliant.
Really? So because he just didn't get on with ground pole either.
No.
He's shit in his floor and then wiped shit on his clothes.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Quite extreme, isn't it?
You don't do that, do you? Not even if you don't like someone.
think
You
it's
do
brilliant.
things like
One
that.
of my early memories of Robbie Savage.
Or
Do
shit
you
on
ever
your
have
floor.
those Nick Hancock football hell videos?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
it's just Nick Hancock in some shit set, just like doing a little shit, not funny intro, going like, "Oh, let's look at some bad tackles." And there was a montage of. I've got nothing against Nick Hancock, but it's bad. But he would do it. I got the sequel. I haven't watched the first one, and he'd. There was this montage of Robbie Savage. Just they said like a lot of players don't like him. Just got the shit kicked out of him for a whole game. No one getting sent off or anything. Like people like destroying him, like career-ending challenges, but like 10 of them, and he then just got subbed off because he was getting kicked too much.
Was that for Blackburn? When it was it when he played at Blackburn?
I'm not
I think
sure.
so.
What was he
Yeah,
like to
yeah.
ref then?
I just
Well,
farted.
again, a lot of gives you a lot in your ear. A lot of choice of language. I remember refereeing the West Midlands derby, Villa and Birmingham.
Yeah.
Obviously, he was playing for Birmingham, and Dion Dublin was on the Villain side. And
Apparently, he had a massive willy, Dion.
I couldn't tell you about that. I never
Oh,
went in the
right.
dressing room, so that's sorry about that, bud. But going back to what I was.
Go back to the story, Jim.
Going
He
back,
presents Homes Under the Hammer now,
He
Dion
does,
Dublin.
yeah. It's 3 of them now, isn't it?
Homes under the hammer.
Homes Under
Three,
the Hammer,
three's a
Dion
crowd,
Dublin.
isn't it? But going back to the
He's
the
got a
Villa game,
hammer.
I had to send Dion Dublin off. I sent Dublin off.
Yeah.
Obviously for put one on Robbie Savage, and
Yeah.
I just said to Dion, what you done that for? He says, Mark, I'm ever so sorry. I said, sorry. I said, you should have fucking. He's got back up. Well done. That twat deserved it. So then he just said, sorry, Mark. I said, I'm sorry. I've got to send you off for that, but well done. And he just went off smiling.
Right, what's the worst thing anyone said to you on a pitch of the players?
Oh, Jesus. I can't say that on this, can I?
Of course you can.
Can you?
Yeah.
Of course you can.
We've said all the worst.
I've had
Said you had a
I've
wank in
had
a
a-
taxi off of a bird. Of course you can.
Well, the crowd always used to call me a wanker, didn't they? So I used to get that every Saturday. So
You just are a wanker.
And I just used to say, yeah, every Friday night in my hotel
Rest
room.
do get it. Rest do get it in the ear.
Every day,
don't
of
they?
course we do, yeah. I mean, referee, you're cheating, CUNT, and unless it's directed at you, you just take it, you know.
What with the linesman or fourth official? Assistant, sorry, it's assistants. Do you used to find out who you had and think, oh, for fuck's sake, not them?
Oh, yeah, there was. Yes, I mean,
He's clueless.
I never
Or
used to
she's
get. I never used to get the best, but I used to get a few that were okay, and used to get some. You used to think.
At gatherings though, the refs go in one corner and all the assistants go in the other.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
Really?
they
It's
do.
all separate?
Yeah, you have your own little cliques. You know, they all go in their own little corners. And
What about or the fourth officials just waiting outside telling everyone how long's left to drink? 5 minutes till the bar closes, lads. Who was the biggest boozer out of the refs?
Who's the biggest boozer?
Jeff Winter, innit?
Webby can put them away.
Really?
In recent, yeah, Webby can put them away. Without a doubt.
Really?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
ex-copper, isn't he?
He is an ex-copper, yeah.
See?
Yeah, he is Sheffield guy, yeah.
I don't know.
We're no different to players, let your head down, have a good drink, and then
He didn't have
you're
none.
out on the training pitch the next day.
So
Running it
what
off.
would the day in the life of a ref be then? So what's it like? You get to the stadium, what time's that?
Yeah,
and then-
what you do is you turn up, obviously you meet in the hotel, or
Yeah.
wherever near the ground, 4 hours before kick-off. You turn up, have your tea, have your sandwich or whatever, you have your biscuits, and just have a laugh and a joke or talk about the game.
Yeah.
Some talk about the game, some talk about players, others we don't. We just sit there and have a laugh, So
Yeah.
and then about 12:30 we go to the stadium.
pitch inspection?
Oh, I never used, not in the Premier League. He never used to look at the pitches.
Oh, really?
No,
Didn't have to?
No, he didn't. You don't. In these day and age, you don't look at the pitches
All
in the Premier
immaculate,
League.
isn't it?
Yeah, all immaculate.
What would
yeah.
happen if you needed the toilet halfway through the match?
There's
I
been
just-
a couple of.
I'm worrying about
Well,
toilets a
it
lot.
happened to me once.
Did you just have to piss yourself?
It happened to me once.
Really?
Yeah, Old
You pissed
Trafford.
yourself?
No, I didn't piss myself. I needed a number
Shit
2.
yourself.
I needed a number 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd
And I
be
couldn't
right.
play any stoppage time at Old Trafford, and it was 0-0 at the time, and Sir Alex weren't very happy with me.
Oh,
Because you needed a shit.
Well, he didn't know it at the time, did
See,
he?
but you
No.
played less.
Oh, I didn't
stoppage.
play any stoppage time. I couldn't. I needed to get off at half time. I was desperate. Honestly, that's a true story. I was desperate. And he weren't happy.
So what did he say to you? And you went,
I didn't let him to. He was waiting for me up the tunnel. I said, listen, I needed this shit. You can do it on the motorway. I can do it at Old Trafford now. Fuck off. And he just pissed himself, and we got on well then.
Just add some more extra time in the second half, couldn't you?
No, do you bollocks. No. You want to get off as quick as you can.
Didn't Gary
When it's all
Lineker shit
going nice,
himself?
when it's all going well. Huh?
Didn't Gary Lineker shit himself and wiped
Yeah.
his ass on the grass?
yeah.
Mental, innit?
Clattenburg got
Rock star.
banned from his weekend games after going to an Ed Sheeran gig. What's that? What was
Well,
that?
yeah. I mean, that was a.
Oh yeah, I see.
So was he drunk or something?
Well, listen, look, me and Mark, to be fair, were good buddies.
Yeah.
We were good, we always went out together on a select group when we were together on a select group, and he's not flavour of the month with the management. That's what it is.
Oh, so he sort of gets pulled up on anything he does. Bit of a rebel ref.
But it was, other referees have done the same thing, and it's an unwritten rule where you're allowed to go straight from the ground if you want to. You don't have to go back to the hotel. As long as you're at the ground, then it's up to you. If something happens to you, then it's your responsibility.
Okay.
But they took umbrage with it because he didn't let them know. And you don't have to let them know. Other referees have done the same.
Is there a bit of a? I feel like there's a bit of like establishment class divide in the refereeing.
Yeah.
So you have a sort of old school Etonians, sort of like, oh no, this is what we do, and all quite love the pomp and ceremony.
Etonians.
Do they have
Etonian.
people
And then you'll
from
get
Eton refereeing?
well,
They used to have Mr. Ellery, didn't they, from Harrow?
He was,
Really?
he was like a schoolmaster. So you get these sort of like establishment, like I like being the ref, I like being in charge, headmaster type people. Then you get more the working class, sort of normal refs, like you or Jeff
It's
Winter.
like shop floor guys. They didn't,
and then they don't like it when people are a bit more like confident or do it in their own way. So it's a bit of a
natural ability. I call them natural players. Like was Jimmy and was a natural player.
Yeah.
Like natural ability referees or manufactured referees.
Oh,
so
okay.
So they were like the manufactured referees would be the establishment,
and they've been trained and got the rules where you're good with people when you can manage a situation. Oh, so it's a bit of a clash like that.
Oh, yeah. It still goes on. There's still a divide now. It still goes on. It will go on.
Yeah, forever. That's interesting, isn't it?
Change.
I feel like a bit of journalism then,
Yeah, that
wasn't
was a good question.
very good.
Thank you. Right, it's commentary time.
We'll call you.
You don't listen to the podcast here. We do a little commentary bit here now.
I will listen now. Yeah.
Which has been going very successfully. Ian Smith's getting a lot of love on Twitter. He's basically a bit of a reputation. Craig Luke tweeted, Ian Smith comedy is the new Kamara. Unbelievable,
I'm
Jeff.
having his job.
Well, I have. I mean, you say I haven't listened. I've heard some commentaries on Twitter.
Oh,
I have heard, and I've got to say he's got a lot of improvement.
Jimmy's got improvements.
He's got to do some.
Ian is the best at it.
This isn't my
I fancy
strongest
myself
point.
though as Jeff Sterling.
Nah,
more
what
Jeff.
about John Gwynn?
Who's John Gwynn?
180.
Sky Sports. Football. I
He
don't want to do darts.
does do football and all.
You got to do too many sums when you're doing darts.
He's good.
You could give us a quick blow and go on the darts.
What, do 180?
Well, whatever they scored.
He does football as well. Gwynny.
176! I'll be all right here. Yeah. But I'm gonna
you score 176?
I don't think you can. She's got 4 errors.
You get a double treble 18, 2 treble 20s.
Can you?
I think. Treble 20 is 60, treble 20 is 60, 120.
Yeah.
Treble 18,
Yeah.
56.
Treble 18.
Treble 18 is... Can you do that?
Yeah.
6120. Yeah, you can. 56.
176.
Treble 18 is 56, 176.
Yeah.
Fucking maths whiz. Let's do this.
Well
right.
done.
So I'm going to... It is, mate! Treble 20 is 60. Treble 20 is 60. So I get 120. Treble 18 is...
56.
74, isn't it? Is it? Fuck. Anyway, and then a 2. And then a 2 if you get a bonus dart. Get a bonus dart.
857. Yeah, you've ballsed it. Yeah, you need 4 errors.
I need to liven up boring sports like bowls.
Go on in.
Do that then.
I just
Give me a bowl.
look how close that is to the little white ball! He's rolling it! It's not as close!
High jump.
High jump. Yeah. High jump. Give me high jump.
Yeah. Look how high that bar is. He's never got... He's gone over it!
Pole vault.
I've got to keep you... I'm being Jeff. So I'm going to give ones to you, Rob, and Jimmy. And
Am I playing?
Yeah.
Oh, it's exciting.
I'm going to try and be a host. I can do this. How does Jeff talk?
You said you wanted to beat Jeff.
All right, well, I'll just do my
He's
best.
sort of quite excited, but he's very good at pronounces it all very well.
Okay. Rob Beckett is at Ewood Park for Blackburn Rovers versus Burnley, and we heard earlier that his cameraman took a tumble and had to go to A&E. Rob, how are you getting on with filming yourself? Have you managed to catch any of the game?
Oh, I'm having a nightmare, Jeff. I've got pie and mash and I'm trying to balance the camera on my knees and I've got mash on my head, gravy pouring out my mouth and I don't even know who's playing. Blackburn, Burnley, what have I done to deserve this shithole of a ground? It's awful, it's cold, it's wet, the tunnel's terrible and I've got a camera that's running out of battery.
Glad to hear it's all going well, Rob. But it's grim in Grimsby for Jimmy Bullard at Blundell Park, where we've heard a seagulls landed on the ball. Jimmy?
Yeah, I can't believe it. I'm up at Grimsby, this shithole. If Rob thinks he's at a shithole, it ain't worse than this. I've got birds all over me, and all of a sudden, a seagull flies in, and he's landed on the fucking ball. While it's in mid-air with a bit of curl on it, and the ball ends up in a stanchion along with a seagull. Back to you, 1-0, Jem.
Well, Jimmy, we're going straight back to Rob. There's been a penalty. What's going on, Rob?
I've got mushy peas on my fucking knees.
Thanks for that, Rob. We're going straight back to Jimmy. There's been a streaker, and it's one of the players' mums.
And I've been with her before, and I can't believe it. She's had a tit job, and I went with her when she was flat-chested, fuck. And the seagull's dead.
Nailed that, haven't we?
That was quite good fun, wasn't it? That's right. Thank you very much, Mark.
Yeah, cheers, Mark. Thanks for
You've
coming
been
in,
an
mate.
excellent guest. Any parting words you want to say? Any advice to budding referees?
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Thanks for coming in.
I enjoyed it.
And people can follow you on Twitter if they want, can't they?
Yes, I can.
Do you want to plug that?
At Referee Halsey. Yeah.
At Referee Halsey, and you got a book out?
Book's out. It's been out for a while now, and it's doing well. It's doing very well. So those that ain't got it, go out.
$7.99 on Amazon. 1p
second-hand.
used.
I expect you guys to go and buy it.
Yeah, well, definitely. Yeah, I've got a couple of P's knocking around for a used one, so okay, I'll get that. Thanks very much for coming on. Really appreciate it. Thanks for listening.
Cheers, mate.
Don't forget to rate and tweet about the show. Get it going again because we want to kind of get up those ratings again.
100%.
Definitely.
Number one.
Yeah,
we need a sponsorship, bit more coin.
Thank you very much. Bye.
See yous.
The Magic Sponge is a Pixiu production for Dave, produced by Sam Pearson and Chris Reidy.